Welcome to Vanessa Winkler Training and Coaching, and today I want to report from my Akasha ceremony that I have experienced last weekend. And as a good trainer and coach, we also have to check in from time to time and evaluate whether we are still mentally healthy or whether there's emotionally a lot going on that needs to be sorted out. And in this case, it was about time. So usually I do ayahuasca once a year with Wake Circle here in Cape Town. But this time I had the chance to try Akasha, which is, I would say, the same strong influence or the same strong medicine, but in its effects it's a little bit different. Ayahuasca is very loving. It's a lot of female energy. It's like a loving mother explaining you the world. But Akasha is a bit more direct, I would say, and it's not for the faint-hearted. But I enjoyed it a lot, and I want to tell you everything about it. As always, I would strongly advise you choose a very experienced shaman or that person who's holding space and providing the medicine for you. And I have found that person here in Cape Town. And if you have any questions or need contacts, please comment here or write me as a message. I can help you with that. So this time I took my mom along. My grandma has just passed a couple of weeks ago, and we both needed some sort of relief. We weren't able to grieve properly because so much was going on with paperwork and home affairs, and that was such a struggle. And my mom was taking care of my sick grandma. She had Alzheimer's dementia. And also a couple of years earlier, she took care of my grand aunt. And so for the last 5 years, I would say she was only there for other people. And now she needed some quality time and something that helped her becoming herself again. So my mom chose ayahuasca. And this time I also had the chance to try out Akasha, which is equally strong DMT wise, but in its effects it's quite different. So all that loving female energy of a caring mother is not really there. So everything is much more direct, and it's not for the faint-hearted, really not. But in my case, it was my strongest medicine journey so far. So I could clean up and make everything inside of me really tidy and get sorted. I'm really grateful for that. So let me explain. So last weekend we were 16 people and we gathered in Musenberg. And one thing you would have to know is it's very likely that you will have to throw up, but I can assure you that it won't bother you. Everyone is in their own journey or on their own journey, and even the noise or the sound of strangers throwing up, it doesn't bother you, it doesn't make you sick. And if I only knew that puking or purging would make my experience so much better, I wouldn't have fought it like my last couple of medicine journeys, because it is a relief and something emotionally or energetically comes off that is not possible if you don't purge, interesting enough. So come with a bucket and something warm to wear and a mattress, and enjoy the ride. So this is the experience. It's not about a druggy experience. It's about inner work. It's about relieving or releasing trauma blockades, anxiety, addictions, or grief, whatever you haven't processed yet or couldn't process in the last couple of months or years. So Acacia is an ancient Egyptian medicine, and I would say like ayahuasca comes from the Amazon. Both medicines you're drinking in a cup. So in this case, I had 2 cups. In Acacia, you have to drink 2 cups. In ayahuasca, sometimes I need 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3 cups, but in this case, like the 2 cups were what we had to drink. It tastes a bit better than ayahuasca, but a bit more artificial, but like I really couldn't keep it down for long. And yeah, that's okay. The effect is still there. It was a very special experience because the building we were in is very beautiful. It's an Art Deco old building with windows, and the amazing part was that the mountain across the river started burning when we went into the ceremony, and it stopped burning when we came out of the ceremony. So it was very, it suited my situation. It suited what I wanted to get rid of and burn and yeah, get out of my system as well. So I could say that from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. in the morning, I was like crying nonstop. And I could release everything that was bothering me. I could do some inner child healing, which I didn't expect it because yeah, I'm working on myself for so many years, but still something came up that needed to be sorted or needed to be worked on. I could finally grieve for my grandmother, which somehow I wasn't able to in the normal state of mind, because we were facing so many problems, yeah, with home affairs and yeah, bureaucracy, and it was just a schlep. And yeah, also with my spiritual work, like I felt I have lost my connection to my ability to help people heal, and I definitely got that back. I got back in touch with that. The hallucinations were for me not as strong as with ayahuasca, but yeah, every problem that was still in my system has been shown to me, has been delivered to me right away with the answer or with the solution. And also what I found quite interesting, it was shown to me how I can approach this problem with my ego being present and without my ego, and whether I come from an approach of love or whether I come from an approach of fear. And it showed me the difference quite clearly. With the Acacia medicine, I was like shaking or trembling or like yeah, shaking, trembling really intensely. And I was this time with Acacia, I was shaking and trembling very intensely, but on a physical level that helped me a lot to get rid of trauma, like in my hips, in my jaw, in my hands. And yeah, just prepared that this could happen, that you're shaking and shivering, and yeah, but you're shaking it off, you're shaking it all off. So due to the stress, I was suffering from a headache for 7 or 8 days in a row, and after the medicine it was gone. Like the pain in my neck was completely gone, and all that build up of negative emotions. And I can really say that one night of ayahuasca or one night of Acacia is like 3 years of therapy, if not even better. Should one be scared? No, but one should have respect. One should stick to the diet, because 2 weeks before you have to stick to a very strict diet. And I must recommend that you really do what is to be done and leave all the things out that might interfere with your medicine journey. That is a hard part. But if you choose a reliable and experienced shaman or whoever is holding space for you, and in Himjay's case, playing beautiful music and singing and making it a wholesome experience, you don't have to be afraid. Of course, it's scary. It's still, to me, it is scary every time. Like right before, I'm very nervous, but there's nothing to be nervous about. Even though that you are confronted with everything that bugs you, it is gone after. And you get to know yourself so much better on a so much deeper level. And why wouldn't we all want to feel better and improve our lives and get rid of everything that is ruining our lives? And if we can't do it on a conscious level, for whatever reason, take some quality time, invest the money and the time, and work on yourself, because we have this body here, our vessel, but also our spirit needs a well-functioning mind that is not suppressed by emotional trauma and problems that we can't solve. I would really recommend to start with Changan. So this is the same like Ayahuasca, just for smoking, because the journey is much shorter. And if you want to drink Ayahuasca, it's also fine. It's a very gentle experience. For Akasha, I would say you should have had Ayahuasca before. Then it's not so overwhelming. Many people are scared to work on their problems because they think, yeah, if I'm getting aware of them again, or if I face them, it would kill me. But believe me, it will kill you for sure if you don't work on your problems, if you don't work on your trauma, on your blockades, on your addictions, phobia, because the older you get, the more they will appear in your day-to-day life, and you will become scared of almost everything. So rather deal with it for a brief moment with the help of the medicine, and yeah, get rid of it right away and find a solution, instead of dragging the problem along for the rest of your life. It's that easy. And after this experience, you will feel like reborn. You will feel fresh and full of energy, and like your spirit is alive again. Very elevated, very light, happy, and yeah, don't be scared. Ask me any question you like, and I can give you all the recommendations in detail. Also make sure when you choose a therapist or coach that they are also taking care of their mental and emotional health regularly. Otherwise, they won't be able to hold space for you. So I hope I could help you a little bit with my Akasha ceremony experience. And if you're curious, let me know. And until next time.